I should have put an asterisk next to it because I think this is more of a like comedic monologue rather than straight up stand-up comedy. I mean, I try to make you laugh, but we'll see.
There you go.
Is there chalk?
Good, okay. So you take the screen up?
No, that's chalk.
We gotta leave this in.
Alright. So, I might look at my phone once or twice.
Dude.
Alright, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about something I've been doing a little research on. A concept called being unfuckwittable. So, unfuckwittable, with a U in fuck. So basically, most people aren't unfuckwittable. Why? Because we care what others think. We want to feel acceptance from others before we accept ourselves. So we want to be part of society before we fit in. As an example, we join social media apps and websites, right? One app that I joined recently was this app called Grindr. It's no guys, it's a social fruit smoothie app. So it's a fruit smoothie app. Jeez. So I noticed something on the app. Most popular thing, banana fruit smoothies, right? And I noticed that if you so much as insult this holy fruit, right? You say something like, oh, I don't like bananas. I think that it tastes kind of gay. People, you're going to get a lot of backlash. You're going to get people saying, oh, well, you're the gay one. Well, I'm gay, asshole. Eat a dick. Things like that, right? So, people, I don't understand the hate when people do that. So, as a result, people are kind of afraid to say they don't like bananas on the app. I don't know why. So, why? Because they wouldn't fit in with the app, right? That's the reason we gotta adhere to certain standards and rules that a certain society kind of places for us. We gotta fit in, right? That's the reason why in public we don't say weird stuff like, oh, I just farted, or I grab or bite a kitty cat, or something like, oh, you smell sweet, dude, when you're a guy. It's weird, right? As an example, one time I was in an elevator, right? I was talking to this girl, and she said, I like your haircut. I like your hair. So what I said was, thank you. I like your face. Parts of the skin on that. And yeah, she got as quiet as some of you are right now. It was my iPod. So looking back on the conversation, in context, pretty much what it was she said, generic compliment that could indicate interest. Then I said, thanks. By the way, I'm a creep. So, needless to say, she got off on 8th floor, not the floor that she wanted, a floor that would get her away from me. And the point of that story is basically that, there's going to be people who think you're awkward, and no matter who you are, what you are, so there's going to be people who think you're weird. But it doesn't matter because the inverse is true too. People are going to think you're great. People are going to think you're the bomb. Even when you explain that you're not a suicide terrorist. You could be Charles Manson, and there would be somebody out there who would want to marry you. And that's the thing that helps you be unfuckable. So to further explain my point, I want to talk about one of the greatest jokes in recent history. The 2015 presidential election. If you really think about it, all elections, even past and present, it's always just been people who, they try to get the most, like two candidates compete for the most people who like them or, accept them, if you will, right? Trump gets people to like him by always telling the truth. Clinton gets people to like her by never telling the truth. And is, as Trump would say, in terms of unfuckability, as Trump would say, they've both been doing it wrong. So, I'm not a picky or choosy person. Like, I'm the kind of person that at Subway, when I order my sandwich, and they're preparing it, I'll say, can I get some tomato, some black olives, and also everything else? I don't care. But if there's a vegetable or fruit that you could put in a sandwich that would change that sandwich, particularly for the worse, yeah, I'm gonna sit and ponder about it and probably hold up the line. But I'm gonna be thinking about it because you know what? It could very well be my last sandwich. And America is like a sandwich. The tomato truthfulness has painted him as a baby who cries whenever somebody says fingers, chicken fingers, And the black olives, the sea has painted her as a female Lex Luthor, anything to get your vote, right? And unfuckability is the ability to just not give a shit what other think. Like, whether it's good or bad, you're not influenced by it. So, for my closing statement, I wanted to think of something real nice. So I got some mental energy juice. I went to 7-Eleven, bought some Pepsi. I went behind 7-Eleven, bought some Coke. Guys, the drugs. And I came up with something. New relationships are a lot like, climbing a mountain, right? It's a long way. And sometimes you're gonna mess up, you're gonna stop, you're gonna have to make base camp and try again in the morning. And that's okay because there'll never be a time when, you try to join a group conversation and one person in the group turns to you and says, no, and everybody in the line turns and looks at you. That's never happened to anyone. So, I guarantee you, if you were more unfuckable, you would probably make less camps and more friends. Even if you make some haters along the way.